Good afternoon, everybody. Or should I say good afternoon, YouTube. Either way, I think that sounds a little less personal. Excuse me. So my two newest chickens, Phoenix and Jekyll here. I got them from a friend. They're two roosters, about approximately 15 weeks old, maybe 16. Hey, buddy. You talking? Bud? In any event, so I have these two fellas here, and then I have my 6 Jersey Giants over there, which I haven't given any names to as of yet. The reason these two fellas have names is because they came to me with names. And Donna, if you're watching, I forget which one is Phoenix and which one is Jekyll. I think he's Jekyll and he is Phoenix. I could have that backwards though, so correct me if I'm wrong. If you're watching this, of course, which I hope you are, because this is the first day that I have these boys and girls in here. Now, this is not complete. Far from it. I have to order a bunch of plywood and some 2x4s and insulation and wiring and list goes on. So I'll be doing that here in a few days, and in about a week or so I should have that material here on the property, and I will start getting the insulation in and the rough on the wiring. I'm probably going to do that myself because that's not that big of a deal. I just need to find out from the electrician that I have do all this work for me what type of wiring, what type of electrical boxes and whatever. Well, actually, I just need the blue boxes for the rough work. So, but what type of wiring and how that wire needs to be lined up, I believe all the outlets, which there won't be tons, will be on the same line. I could be wrong, but, and then the lights will be on a separate line. So, in any event, or maybe I'll just have him out here if he's got time, next weekend or the following weekend. I am very happy that this building has come together. I still have to put on the rake boards, which is why you see so much light coming through. As far as the fascia boards, all I'm going to do is up there is I'm going to put some chicken hardware cloth. So that will keep any birds or predators or what have you out. And it will give these guys ventilation, which they need. So we want to keep them warm in here in the winter, but we have to have ventilation. I have ventilation up at the ridge too. So between that and the ventilation here, we'll get a nice circulation of airflow through here to keep this ventilated. Plus, it's a really big building. So this is just my T111. This will come down and I'll be using particle board. So this essentially, where this is stopped right here, that's going to be the size. So it's going to come out to the window, to the right side of that window there. And all the way. This will be the size, which is 12 feet by 16 feet. That'll be their coop. This area right here, which will be just a just a 4-foot, almost hallway, really, will be where the hay and the wood shavings are stacked from floor to ceiling. This will be filled up in here. I'll have a workbench over here, workbench to take care of the animals, or eventually I'll have a sink and some plumbing in here to be able to bathe them if necessary, give them medical treatment, what have you. And in that corner there'll be a brooder, which will come out to about 5 feet, approximately here. 5 feet by 5 feet, maybe 5 feet by 6 feet, something like that. So this will essentially be where I come in through, and this will all be plywooded from floor to ceiling all the way up. And there'll be all kinds of roosts in here. This is just a temporary roost. There'll be, for every chicken that's in this building, there'll be 1.5 feet of a roosting space plus. So there's going to be initially these 8 plus the 18 Rhode Island Red that are under this building, that live in that small, temporarily live in that small building that's just outside that window there. And they're running around right underneath our feet right now, as a matter of fact. And so they'll be in here. So you have 18 plus 8, which is 26. And then you have my original hens, which there are 14 of. There was more, but a couple of them got sick, unfortunately. 2 of them. And as hard as I tried to remedy the situation, it just didn't work out, unfortunately. So that was sad, but that's all a part of owning animals, and especially chickens, and especially the amounts that I have here. So you're talking 20, what did I say, 26 plus the 14, that's 40 hens. I'm sorry. No, because some of these are roosters. That's 40 chickens that will be in this building. Them 2 little roosters there, and I want to say there's 2, maybe 3 roosters. So I think there's 3 roosters and 3 hens over here. I was really wanting only 1 rooster originally, maybe 2, but I don't think it's going to work out that way. But whatever, it is what it is. It is what it is. 3 roosters, 3 hens, that's fine. Anyhow, so there would be the 40 chickens. So 40, at 1.5 feet plus. So let's just say 2 feet. So I will build 80 feet of roosting bars in here initially. Because they need to have plenty of space. That's the big thing with chickens. People want to squeeze them together in tight spaces, and what happens, and what I've discovered personally, is when you squeeze them together too tightly, they peck at each other, and they rip each other's feathers out because they're bored, and they're clustered too tightly together. You can't do that. So in here, they're going to have, 12 by 16, which is approximately 60, 20, approximately 200 square feet of space. And then they have underneath us right now, they have about 450 square feet of chicken run, and they're going to get an additional 300 right off the bat. I'm going to start working on that immediately after I'm done in here. And that will get extended in the spring, another 200 or 300 square feet. She's timid like that right there, her. She keeps running around like that in here. That's I don't know why. She's a little timid. Anyhow, so that's going to give them well over 1,000, between 1,000 and 1,200 square feet of chicken run. The big roosters, which I have 10 of them, they will be in various smaller coops in various smaller chicken runs. Some of them will be allowed to free range just because, you know, they're good about not running into the neighbor's property, even though I have it closed off pretty good, except for this section right here. Unfortunately, when I dropped the tree for my garden, the tree fell on the fence and crushed 50 feet. And I've just been so busy, I haven't had a chance to get it back up. So, anywho, that's what I wanted to show you. You know, I'm sorry I haven't really made any videos between working around the property, getting these projects completed for these animals, taking care of these animals, my garden, you know, the people that I take care of. My days are pretty long, you know, and then a couple of hours that I like to research, you know, truth-seeking research, and then a few videos that I watch that I have time for, that is, which is not many. You know, my day's pretty well spent. Then I have about 6 hours of sleep, so I just been really busy is all. You know, as we get into the winter, I'm gonna have a little more time. These guys are so cute. Look at them all nesting together here in the hay. And I just put that bale over there so that way they could jump up there and look out the window. But that's why I need to make another roost in here. Because for whatever reason, these guys are kind of independent. These are Easter eggers, and these are Jersey Giants. And I don't know, Phoenix over there, he has a tendency to peck at these guys a little bit. I mean, they fight back a little bit, but they're missing feathers, let's put it that way. Phoenix is not missing feathers. I just noticed that today, so he is definitely pulling out their feathers. Not many, but enough. So I'm glad to have them in here. I think that'll put a stop to this. And especially here in 2 days, hopefully, when I let the Rhode Island Reds up, there'll be a lot more interaction with a lot more chickens. So it won't be their attention focused on these guys. It will be all of their attention focused on everybody. I expect that there's going to be some pecking order. And then especially when my older hens, which are over here in that run, when I bring my older hens over here, there's definitely going to be some pecking order stuff going on. I just want to I wanted to give these guys a chance to get a little bigger, but I think with the Rhode Island Reds and these fellas here and these girls here, girls and boys all together, it's going to be so many different, you know, chickens. It's not going to be just focused on one group, I don't think. So I'll just be over that over a week period, hopefully. Hopefully it won't go on for longer than that, but I'll just have to keep an extra close eye is all on what's going on and who's potentially missing feathers. So there it is. That's the update. I will show you out here, I guess. Huh. Oh, when I was walking, that banging sound we just heard. When I was putting the ridge metal on earlier, and so I had to walk on this metal roof, and of course it bent a little bit. I think what happened there just now is that one bend released. So as you can see, I have my My door, they're gonna get painted green, but they're just made out of the T111. You know, the same stuff I'm using for the siding here. That's the other door, which will get painted green as well. And then I have my little platform, I guess you could say, which is 40 inches, 42 inches, I believe, by what, 6 feet? That will go all the way to the corner there eventually. And there'll be a set of stairs going down this way. And that'll be that. Go down the step ladder. So that'll be that. And all these little nooks and crannies, like see this area right here underneath the little platform, this will be extended out, so this will be even more chicken run for the hens. And then, like I said, it's gonna extend, you know, as soon as I'm done doing the work inside, from this end here, 30 feet more. And that's just what I'm doing this year. Next year it will go an additional 20 or 30 feet. So 30 feet is about approximately right here where these pallets are to the building. So when it's finally done, the 60 feet, it will be about to where the corner of the building is here to the building. So you're talking 100 feet plus the little extensions here and there, you know, like under the deck and to the smaller chicken coop around back. 20 by 100, that's oh goodness grief, brain fart. Well, that was 400 plus 600, so it'll be 1,000 square feet. Plus a little section there, a little section over there. Yeah, it'll be 1,100-ish square feet. Which, that's just for the hens. That's just for the 40 of them. A couple of roosters and the hens. The other 10 roosters, you know, they come and go. Or 4 of them do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them come and go as they please. And sometimes the 6th one I let him out, but he has a tendency to fight with others. So I'm careful when I let him out. And then these 4 back here, their attitudes change towards each other. So I will probably try it again soon. But these 4 right here, seems like whenever I let them out and they interact with the other ones, it instantly goes into a fight. Especially these 2 lighter colored ones here. They like to fight. They're really good roosters, like with people. Like I can stick my fingers right in there, they won't bite me. This one right here, this darker color one, we play. So he nips at my fingers, but it's not to hurt me. These guys right here, see? Hey, buddy. See how I just petted his beak? They don't bite me. Hey, buddy. See? So, he's a little feisty, but so they don't bite. They're good roosters. It's just they fight each other. And therein lies the problem. So this video's gotten really long. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope everyone is doing well. God bless all of you. You know, the world's crazy. What else can I say? You know, just keep safe. Stay safe. Stay prepped. Stay prepped in spirituality, you know, and the Lord, and you know, and stay prepped in supplies. What else can I say? You all have a great day.